Oh man, I'll tell you, I was watching some comedy earlier, and my sides are hurting. I was laughing so hard, and that's a good thing. At least comedy hasn't been wiped out yet in Western civilization. Let's hope it thrives for generations to come. Oh man, I haven't laughed this hard in a long, long time. But that is definitely a good thing. All right, we're taking up Tifa here, and she's infiltrated the Institute, and now she needs to go meet Patriot. At least that's the. Let's see here. Yeah, meet Patriot. So let's go take care of that.
Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Hello. Hey.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Oh, really? Right. You got it.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sounds kind of like a used car salesman, doesn't it? When you're walking around the lemon lot. It's like, yeah, this model isn't bad. It is a used car, redefined. What's with this periodic lag, man? I'm not liking this. What's going on with that?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sure you are.
Sean? Oh my God. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
He keeps the artificial kid in an aquarium.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
That's quite the bomb he's dropping.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Kind of like the Skynet Terminators.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
That's all kinds of crazy talk.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Well, let's go ahead and skip the Q&A for now, because I have to do the meet and greet.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart.
Yeah.
Will you take that chance?
Yeah, sure, okay.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Right. Look at him. He's just hanging there like a wooden puppet without strings. It's in the business of making creepy kids. What is with this lag?
It's
Almost
an
done.
honor to have you here, ma'am.
Tighten up this primary drive servo.
Uh-huh.
It's the third primary drive breakdown this month.
Oh.
They weren't kidding.
I don't know.
You really are
Most
here.
of them have lasted
Well,
long
all right.
past their projected
I'm
lifespans.
Allie Fillmore.
If you ask
Hi,
me,
Allie.
You can think of
They
me
were
as the
built pretty
Institute's
well.
chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Sure she is.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. Oh, I can't argue with that. Even
Hey, you
so,
guys don't have any
I'm
rad
ready to see
storms
the
down here?
future.
You're cheating yourselves.
Go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Where is
Thanks again.
of course.
the bioscience? Oh, I have to go get Virgil's Oh. Miscellaneous. I didn't say to get the yeah, okay. We'll have to get that serum for Virgil's. We'll pick that up. Well, just go ahead and get the markers. Here we go. That marker's online. And let's go ahead and take a look at, man, what is with that?
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Ho ho, Phase 3. It's all mysterious up in here. Or down here, I should say. Let's go meet these division heads, get that out of the way. Go get Virgil's secret sauce. Boy, I'm really not liking this lag in here.
At it for like 2 hours.
Maybe the computer's
What is she
updated.
even testing?
Nothing.
Hey,
At this
Don.
point, she's just
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
She knows who you are, too. She's played Fallout 3.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
See you later, Dr. Lee. Now we are going to... Let's find synth retention. Go there. Is this it? Hey, yeah, there it is.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr.
Scanning
Ayo
unknown
thinks he can
identity.
hide in his office.
Clearance confirmed.
Dr. Ayo is hiding in his office.
To knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging
Pardon
their
me,
beef
ma'am.
on the targeting package
You're here.
upgrades I asked for.
Glad you made it.
Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
We're all looking
Please
forward
don't.
to working with you.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Cash in the points.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking, In a word, our coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Malfunctioning robots. What's going on here? Yeah, those courser jackets, where do you think they get all the Brahmin hide to make those?
Status. All functions normal.
So some
Welcome
pretty
to the Institute,
fancy
ma'am.
duds. Look at those. Let's go to bioscience. If I can find that.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Uh-huh.
Scanning. Subject identified.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the
Hi,
Warwick
Doc.
family is doing.
Welcome. So good to have you
Wally
here.
must be close to 10 years
Dr.
old by
Clayton
now.
Holdren,
It's
head of the
remarkable
Bioscience
that any
Division.
child can survive
I
for
can't
so
wait
long
for you
up
to
there,
see
don't
the
you
work
think?
we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Of course she has.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Alright, where's that room? Ooh, so close. Oh, I think it's over here. Where we can go get Virgil's go-go juice. I don't even think I've been back to Virgil, have I? Where is it? I think it's over here. Locked and loaded. Is it through here?
Got it.
No, not in here. Not in there either. Well, oh. Maybe the door right in front of me. Maybe that might be it.
Sweet.
Sweet indeed. About time we get a chance to punch somebody's head in. Now, where is her? Okay, got the grenade. Look at that guy. That's the kind of thing you want to put on your front porch at Halloween. Scare off the kids. Open. Open.
Yes.
Hey. All this work for a telephone. So, oh. Oh. All right, that's what we like to see. Let's go ahead and go Bloody Mess 3. Bloody Mess is always a nice investment. Oh, man.
Nice.
Yeah, this room's not suspicious or anything, is it? Oh, man. You were a trooper. In this room with like dead super mutants and cats in it.
That's it.
No, this is... Ooh, there's some goodies in here. Go right there. Ah! Okay, both of them are broke. Let's see if I can get around that without triggering it. Yeah, alright. Requires the terminal. And this is nothing but a storage unit. Okay, let's tap on the terminal. Tappity tap tap.
Got it.
Open the door. Excellent. Thank you. And that should be all the traps, I believe. Oh yeah, it's a big creepy room.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Yeah, you deactivate that grid. Oops. Dude, just... okay. Where was the entrance? I always get lost in this place. Aha! Here we go.
It's great to have you here.
Uh-huh. Check you guys later. Now let's go find Patriot.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
It is.
No visible reactions.
It's just nutty.
We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will...
What was it?
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
That was my favorite one.
Alright, now which symbol is this under? Okay, this is under the kitchen symbol.
You know you are only permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Can you imagine that? Eating like food paste?
But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
Alright, there was... Okay, there's the box there.
I was cleaning the terminal and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
Tinker Tom wears some serious hardware on his head. And it's cool looking.
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Well, nobody's tried in 200 years.
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now, How many synths want to escape, C1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
And you shall have them. Patriot. Credentials, ho! Oh, wait. First we gotta talk to, yeah, synth retention. Yeah, let's go talk to him. That'll give us a reason to sneak on out of here. Where in the world was he? Up here? You know, one of these days I'll get the layout of this place down. One of these days. And there's the... what a creep show.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
It's clean. It has a citrus smell to it.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Like you care. Get out of here. Get out of here with your nonsense, sir. I'm not buying it. You know, since they got water running through this place instead of stairs, they should have a water slide. That would make the Institute more fun and have more of a festive atmosphere. Alright, let's
Father's
save
work
that
is gonna
fact, and then let us go to the surface, which you're gonna teleport right to the railroad, huh? That should scare him. When she zaps in and appears on a bolt of lightning, they'll say, "How did you do that?" You say, "Well, the Institute, they gave me superpowers." What? Deacon shows up naked. Yeah.
It's Whisper. Whisper's back.
Yeah, drummer boy. Close your mouth.
Carrington wants word.
I was power napping and whammo, it hit me. Got some ideas on how to kit out deliver. Make your super badass gun even more, well, more. So check out my stock.
Not right now.
Not now.
Well, if you do need something later, don't be a stranger.
Right. Got it. Now let me talk to her.
Thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
I met with the leader of the Institute. And it turns out, he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
I'm just glad he's alive.
I know it wasn't the reunion you were hoping for, but I'm happy you got to see him all the same. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
All right.
We're all the synths got.
Let's go ahead and type up the report.
Systems locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
Enter Institute report. There we go. Talk with Pam. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Pam, we got some info.
Losing a
Pam.
is a real
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
What can you tell me about Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts, specializing in robotics. The region is currently classified as extremely dangerous.
Perfect.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Outstanding. Okay, now we got all sorts of cool stuff lined up to do. That means she needs to go over to Cambridge Polymer Labs. That'll be her first stop. She'll get the password, then she'll go deal with the Libertalia nonsense, and then return. Well, no, first she'll get the password, and then we'll go back to the railroad, hatch a plot, a plan, a scheme, if you will. Then we'll deal with the nonsense at Libertalia, and then we'll come back. But first, we're going to go ahead and zap on over to Cambridge Polymer. So when we pick this game up next time around, we'll be right there at the door. And we'll take care of business. This is just right down the street. And we are moving things right along. Oh wait, it's over this way. There it is. Yeah. Okay, there's our next stop. When we pick it up next time around. So be cool out there. Later.